YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage back in the Macedon Emperor Edition beta campaign. Should have some good fun headed your way. I would like to train a few more ships, but they have really high upkeep, and my economy is a little slow right now anyway until I capture some more land, so I think I'm going to hold off. I think I'm actually just going to end a turn so I can get my troops on the road to retraining. It's going to take quite a few turns though, unfortunately, because they got poisoned so badly. I'm hoping I can spot that Roman spy while I'm over here. It's the one they start with. I recognize the name, Posthuma Scapula or whatever her name is, and she is always a pest, like a huge pest, and usually gets leveled way up. I don't see her at the moment. The Carthaginians have a mercenary veteran over here as well. Good. My guys are retraining at a nice rate. Actually, just 2 more turns and they should be ready to go. Because we have excess food now, and I also have this structure here as well. Let's see, we could upgrade the wine trader too, because I have plenty of food at the moment, and it gives even more public order bonuses. That's cool. Nice public order bonus. And a lot of wealth generated by these buildings. That's nice. I like that. And that public order bonus should help offset if I want to upgrade the fishing village too. So it really seems to make a lot of sense to be upgrading your buildings now, which is nice. I think we all wanted to see that, because it seemed like all too often we were hesitant to upgrade buildings. I think I'm going to bring that, yeah, I already started moving around. I'm going to bring this small fleet around. It's not much, but at least can provide some cover whenever I cross Adriatic there and hit Brundisium. Give my guys some ships to transport with. RDA, I have a pretty big army up there, but they don't seem to be ticked off at me at the moment. Let's see, Carthage lost Cosentia as well, so they may perhaps be interested in me being their ally at this point. Let's see.
My ears are all yours. Fill them with your wise words.
Military allies, maybe? No, they're not interested in either. We got a trade agreement and a non-aggression pact, but these guys are not interested. That's fine. As long as they're not wanting to go to war with me, that works. I'm going to see if I can open trade with the Etruscan League. They're not particularly strong, but might as well, because they hate Rome, and I'm at war with them. So let's see. Tripoli, Samaria. I wonder if any of these people want to trade.
I am honored to receive this embassy, and will listen with interest to all.
Let's try someone else. Egypt. Another successor faction.
The peace of Pharaoh, all wise and all seeing.
Tell Pharaoh I said to shut up. Alright, so Galatia.
We will gladly listen to your offers, but do not wrap them in.
Yeah, you gladly listen, but not agree.
We will gladly listen to your offers.
Okay, none of these guys are interested in trade for nothing at this point, at least. And I don't feel like trying to bribe them into anything else.
Be welcome. If I can give you a fair answer, you will have it.
Okay. Alright. So, no other trade that I can gain at the moment, unfortunately. This dignitary ranked up, which is nice. So we're getting some nice cultural conversion statistics on this agent right here, so that's good. This dignitary is corrupting rival officials within the local province. Sweet. So whatever problems we can cause the Romans, I'm okay with it, and it looks like my troops will be ready on the next turn. And my agent will be able to join them now. Begin some military training. And I should have some more money for upgrading buildings after this turn too. Romans have a decent little army there outside of Brundisium, so that may make things more interesting. I have a pretty stout army, if used right. Game mechanics are a lot different now, so whether or not it gets used right is going to be questionable. But we'll see. I think I have the right tools to be fairly successful here. Ooh, yeah, that's that same army I saw earlier that I poisoned. And let's bring the spy down closer to the action so that hopefully I can defend myself against that enemy spy if it comes up again. And I'm going to go ahead and put these guys into transports and then join them up with these guys. So it'll take a couple more turns. I know some of you may be getting bored because there hasn't been a lot of fighting the last few turns, but good preparation is always a good thing. I really want to just secure Italy, so I'll go ahead and make some more armies once I secure a foothold in Italy and get a little more money as well too. That way we can do that. I just think it'd be cool for Macedon to go west rather than east, although I'm sure they'll end up going to the east. Because if we're going to get in a war against the other successor kingdoms, that's the way we got to go, because Alexander did not travel west. Not often, at least, it appears. Not until he got out to India and decided that, or I don't think he decided, his army decided for him that they were done. Slave problems. Slavers have arrived in your ports with a shipment of high-quality slaves, but which of them catches your eye? An Egyptian, Scythian, both of them? Yeah, sure. Give me both. This guy can get another promotion. That's redonkulous. Nice. He's going to be out of control powerful. Pella can now be expanded to its full size, which is cool. The real question is, what should we build? Probably one of these outskirts, because Macedon does get bonuses to industrial buildings, so let's try that. And let's see. We can also build out Anthea a little here, and I'm going to build another farm. Keep our food supply high so I can keep upgrading buildings. This settlement right here is really cranking out food. It's nice. And this will give us a level 4 library too, which would speed up that, plus cut down on corruption. So I think this would be a worthy research. I kind of like going after research on civil matters to some degree. The military ones are important, but right now I think I have enough military strength.
The waves still beckon. Embarking.
Okay, and we're going to go over here and blockade the Roman port, and then assault them via land. Looks like the Romans are training more units, that's fine. Should be able to handle this. My income is coming up. That's always good. Did the Romans take Syracuse, or is that just their fleet sailing around there? I'm going to take a look at that. They took Syracuse, so the Romans are pushing back against Carthage. We're going to have to act quick if we want to put some hurt on the Romans. So that's kind of funny. It's kind of like real life, right? Carthage came in, started putting a beat down on Rome, and then they rallied to the cause and got the job done. Very Roman of them. Looks like there's some rebels actually popping up in Brundisium too. That's probably due to this character that I have here.
What do you wish of me? Observing the enemy. How can
Let's
I
see
be
what
of
she does. The
assistance?
spy is compromising foreign security within the local province. Good. Apache generally makes security compromised. Let's see, so we can upgrade the library. That's totally going to be worth it. Let's get more research rate, a little more wealth. And we are getting close to getting to fight the Romans here, and that is exciting. At least it is for me. I'm always wanting to fight the Romans. Might be interesting to actually see if you could ally with them as Macedon. They would be a strong ally, I'm sure. But they've got a lot of fights ahead of them. The Romans, man, when you start out with them, there is...
My lord has ordered that your
looks like the
merchants
RDI are
must
going to
leave,
turn against me
and our traders return from your lands.
because they've turned
It will
against the
be done.
Tribali. So I'm going to bring that army I have over in Malva, and I'm going to bring it back and go put a beat down on the RDI. Because they are about to betray me. And let's actually get a force march going here. See if we can get back to Pella real quick, and then we can march across and go hit the RDI. Alright. So apparently they are a little too devious for their own good. Shit, this guy's got so much military training. He's got plus 60 from that and plus 60 from that. So plus 120 military training per turn. We're going to blockade the Roman port here. And take the troops from this army. And assault the city.
Get the blockade set
Which
up.
is going to take until the next turn. So we should be... Oh, look, look. There she is. This is the spy that was poisoning the crap out of me.
What do you
So,
wish of me?
Yeah, look. She's like a level freaking 9 spy or
My
something.
wits and words are
Something
yours.
ridiculous. I don't want to risk my spy being seen, so I'm going to try and use my dignitary for this. I don't have enough money, do I?
How can I
Yeah, I
serve
do.
the people?
Let's see. I can't do this one because there's not enough chance of it actually occurring.
I shall quit.
Ha! Take that, poisoning jerk. Alright, so Heir wounded the wench poisoner. Oh, cool, check it out. We got a coin maker, which gives me... Let's go into the... let's go into the building tree and just kind of see what these are going to provide in the end. So an enameler, man, that provides a lot of wealth. Plus the Macedonians get a big boost. This one gets 20 wealth for manufacturing industry. Wow. And then this one gives agricultural boost and wealth from commerce. But I think I'm going to go with this enameler and then the goldsmith. That one's looking pretty nice, and I should get a nice boost on it from the Macedonian buffs that they get as a faction, so that'll be cool. I'm liking these new buildings, really is neat. Okay, let me make sure that I moved my armies. I did. And let's go ahead and end this turn. I'm hoping that my Imperium will bump up here in a minute so I can recruit more agents, and then I need to start trying to convert some enemy agents with one of my champions. I'm going to need to get one of them set up for converting. If you do the right tree, it makes it fairly easy to convert enemy agents. I guess my choice to take both of them, or no, there's a whole new one here. It says, this woman is with child. She claims openly and in the streets that the father is a man of your blood. A bastard from Heir can ruin a man's reputation. Let's see. Make them disappear. Adopt the child, steal your blood. Surely that counts for something. But I'm sure if I do this, I'll say, oh, it turns out that it wasn't of your blood. Yeah, let's make them disappear. That sounds very Patchy-esque. This guy keeps getting secure promotions. It's ridiculous. Nice. We could spread rumors about these guys, but, I mean, honestly, what's the point? I'd probably be better off to actually let them gain a little influence so that I don't have an immediate civil war. And we're getting close to being able to backstab the RDI here. I'll go ahead and force march on over to Apollonia. Upgrade this farm here. That'll give us the extra food that we need. Got some nice upgrades to my buildings going on right now.
Yes. Forming a blockade.
Alright, so we can now siege Brundisium. And I could hold them under siege, though the Romans might get reinforcements, but I've got Royal Peltist that could help capture the walls, one of which is my general, but I want to get this guy killed anyway because he's from one of the other families. So I think I'm going to do that, and I have Thurio spears as well. Let's go ahead and assault with just a few ladders. A bit risky, but we'll do it. I don't think the Romans really have sufficient forces to beat back my Royal Peltist. And then I'll send my Thurio spears up and engage them as well. So I mean, all they have is a couple Hastati and a single Principe unit. Not bad units, but again, I don't think they're a match for a couple of Royal Peltists supported with archers and stuff like that. Of course, archer towers do cause a considerable amount of damage, which is probably why I'm going to move the ladders with my Thurio spears. Let's see, let's start the deployment. Boy, if I hit right there, it's a couple of big towers all over me. I think I want to attack over here. Let's take these pikes up here. Take them off the ladders. You two. Don't know who thinks it's a good idea for pikemen to be on the ladders. These guys already have 2 chevrons from the military training. That's ridiculous how quick that's going to happen.
Royal Peltast, your orders.
I'm going to leave 2 ladders back. I think 2 is all I really need for this job, and 2 may even be too many. Get my archers up here to help screen the advance of these ladders. Some nice cover from stuff right here in these trees.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
I have oh, my navy. I was like, I have reinforcements? Enemy ships coming up on me right here. Let's pull back just in case they have some, yeah, these are javelin armed troops. So I want to stay away from them so that they can't hurl javelins at me from the sea. And then I'll just use my cavalry to run them down here. I think I'll use my Thessalian cav.
For the gods of Olympus!
And then let's bring these guys up. And let's see what we got here.
Taxiarchos! Spears!
For Zeus! Spears ready! Hades! Take
Okay.
our enemies!
Archers!
Got my archers in position. They should be in range. Gonna open fire. The towers are gonna open fire my archers, but that's okay. We'll see if we can draw some of the fire. Just let my archers take care of some business there.
Pikes ready! At speed!
Orders! Telos! Amisos!
Okay.
The brave ready for order! Macedon!
Yeah, we need to wait for all these ships to get ashore. Okay. My archers are actually doing some nice precursor damage here to the troops on the wall.
Thessalian cavalry! We await your command.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Indeed it is. Probably shouldn't waste a trample, but I can't help myself. I want to destroy these levies. Got a nice trample charge there.
Thessalian cavalry! Riders!
They have a guy stuck on the boat, apparently. Yeah, look at him back here in the back. He's like, hey, I'm not getting off. And indeed he's not. But I can just go ahead and pull my men into them and start an engagement anyway. That happens a lot. It's a glitch that they still need to fix. Okay, I'm going to focus fire on these Roeri over here. My Thurio spears are scaling the wall. They might get killed, but I can retrain them if necessary. Yeah, look at this guy. He's just like, have fun, chumps. I'm going to live. The rest of these guys will not, though. My Thessalian cav is going to wreck them. Thessalian cav, sorry, I said Thessalian cav. I don't know how it's pronounced, to be honest. Archers are pretty darn good in this patch. Been actually pretty impressed with them. Alright, let's see. Once my Thurio spears get up here, I should be starting to... hoping to get up here and see if I can get into the capture area. This fight's going to take a long time. My archers may actually be able to sway it in my favor. I'm killing a lot of these Roeri. Let's see if we can target these Hastati and turn that fight into our favor. Really need to get past these levies and get over here and start taking away the tower. And I'm going to see if I can land these javelin men. Actually, I can't land the javelin men, but I might be able to come over here and harass the Roman ships. If I land them, I will certainly get killed. Really? This guy's still alive? Oh well, they're not accomplishing anything. Alright, so my archer's still firing away, and we are doing some pretty serious damage to those Hastati, so that's perfect. Dang it, these Hastati just moved over though, and they're going to keep me from getting into the capture area for the tower. But I think with the help of my archers, my Thurio spears might be able to help me win this fight. They're holding out pretty sturdy here. And in this patch, Thurio spears basically act as a combination spearman-peltist unit. It's a very handy unit for protecting phalanxes. So it's a unit that I'm pretty happy with right now, actually. Oh, sweet. Those Hastati are wavering. I'm going to go ahead and try and finish them off with my archers. There they go. Let's try and target these Hastati now. I don't have the best shot at them, though, unfortunately. Let's pull my archers up closer and see if we can get better shots. Up over the top of my Thurio spears, maybe. And good. My skirmishers are going to be able to get up here and get in range of the Roman units.
Orders understood. Attack, you sons
There we
of
go. We'll be able to
Ares!
kill some of these Roeri, at least. Oh, don't waste your ammo, archers. Let's take them off fire at will. Fire at these Hastati.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, I'm running out of archer ammunition, unfortunately. Yeah, my arrows are actually falling in this vicinity. We'll see if they cause any damage. Yeah, I'm just harassing the Romans here. It's going to be funny. I'll just keep my guys nice and close. Oh, I got to be careful, though, because I might... Yeah, those towers are actually taking shots at my naval units.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's go ahead and get out of here for now. running out of archer ammo, and those Hastati are probably going to be able to beat back my Thurio spears, unfortunately. And these Roori are taking a long time to die as well, so I'm going to fast forward. I forgot to time this episode, by the way, too, so I'm going to be all kinds of off on my timing.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Just fast forwarding, I'm probably going to lose my Thurio spears here while the towers are still firing at my Thurio spears. I'm going to move up my Royal Peltist. Yeah, there's no point in me landing these ships because the enemy can immediately assail me with these troops, and I'll lose my skirmishers.
The men are wavering.
Though to be fair, I do have a plan. Let's come back here, actually.
Back, withdraw!
Yeah, so I'm going to lose my Thurio spears, but I'm moving up my Royal Peltist. They will be able to get this job done.
An entire unit has perished.
And we can just retrain some units to replace the Thurio spears. I'm going to bring these guys over here. My Royal Peltists were already throwing javelins. They are actually quite good
Our
at that.
Our general is under attack.
My general's under a bunch of tower fire. I'm going to inspire that Thurio spear, see if we can keep them in the fight for a little while. Alright, now with my general here, we should be in good shape. So I had a plan. I'm going to try and sacrifice one of these ships, like bring it ashore. Oh, I'm going to get burned by that tower. It's not good. I'm going to bring one ashore, see if I can get the Principes to come forward, and then I'll start throwing javelins at them from my ship. Okay, my Royal Peltists are up. And let's see. I really need to beat my way through these Roori into the capture zone for this tower. And my guys are cutting them down a lot quicker than my other units were. I'm going to take my guys off formation attack for the moment. Don't know if it matters anyway on the wall. Beat these Roori down. Looks like my guys are doing it. Yes, that did lure them all forward. So now I'm going to take these guys off fire at will. And we're going to target the Roman general here in the Principes. So there we go. So my little ploy worked here. I'll sacrifice one ship to get at the Roman general. These Roori are holding out a lot longer than I'd like, though. They're still 90 men strong. Come on, we got to get in that capture point. Let's see if we can push these Roori back. They're falling quicker now as my men are getting a little more access to them up close, you can see in this fight. Those Royal Peltists are awesome.
Our men flee the
Yeah, check it out.
battle.
My javelins are destroying these Roman units. They routed even though they were in their own town center. Perfect. So the Romans rout at Brundisium. Looks like I'm going to lose one unit of Thurio spears. I'll get the other one back. I'll retrain them as soon as I get access to the right building. The Roman garrison falling. Royal Peltis definitely going to come in handy. This army is not really meant for besieging. Not as far as taking a city because I only have 2 Royal Peltis. It's better if the Romans will sally out against me or if I siege them out. Because my pikes are going to need open ground in order to fight. Sweet. Brundisium is ours. And it did increase our, what do you call it, Imperium, which is great. So, sweet. Captured Brundisium. What we're going to do, though, is just tear down all these buildings. Build our own in their place. There are some rebels here we're going to need to take care of on the next turn. And I'm going to put this agent back down into their agent stance. So yeah, Brundisium now squarely in our control. Very, very nice. The Brave Companions. And I think we're going to rename these guys the... we'll call them... Apache's Companion... Or, no, that sounds kind of gay. Let's see. Angry Companions. Mean Companions. Apache... Yeah, I don't know. Peasant Companions, how about that? Okay. Alright. Let's upgrade these guys. I might go Strategist and Zeal on this one. I'm doing Authority, I think, on my other general. Let's go ahead and end this turn. I need a little bit of money to fix up some of the buildings and other stuff. Roman Navy is going to retreat rather than go for Apollonia, which is what I would have done if I were the Roman Navy. Could have caused some nuisance behind my line, but they don't appear to be interested in doing any such thing. And they have not sent any forces to Brundisium to stop me yet. And to be honest, I'll probably take my spy out into action and see if we can prevent the Romans from sending reinforcements to southern Italy for now, so that I can actually go over and capture Cassentia as well. That shows the wrong thing, of course. Let's see, no big surprise there. Okay, Rome does have a couple of armies outside of Rome itself. I'm going to leave this agent here for trying to convert the culture. Carthage has recaptured Syracuse. And here in Brundisium we can now rebuild some stuff. Probably going to need a temple in this province, unfortunately. And then I'm going to build a public forum here as well. And then I'm not real concerned about having a major navy come out of Brundisium. So I'm just going to build... I'm going to go ahead and build a fishing port for now. I may change it over to a trade port later. I can't really recruit anything here, unfortunately. I might be able to hire some mercenary units, though. Mercenary Thurio Spears, there we go. Or I could hire a mercenary Samnite Warrior. Let's see what else we got. Mercenary Veteran Hoplites, Mercenary Campanian Cav. I don't think I need something that extreme. Oof, man, the upkeep on these guys, because I haven't done any research on it yet. It's brutal. I am going to go ahead and hire this Mercenary Thurio Spears, so I have another unit to protect my phalanx. So I'll get rid of them as soon as I get the opportunity to build the right buildings. And since I'm not at war with the RDI, I'll go ahead and force march to the border. And then on the next turn, I'll declare war on them. Or let's see if I have any more agreements with the RDI. They ended their trade agreement, but I may have other agreements with them.
Do not attempt to sweeten
I'm going to end the non-aggression pact.
So...
Okay.
How can I serve?
Because I want to get rid of the RDI. I don't want them attacking my allies. I don't really think I need military administration anymore at this point. Let's see. I'm going to open up the cunning tree and see what's available to the dignitary agent under there, because I haven't explored it a whole lot. Let's go ahead and end one more turn real quick. Okay, the Romans are sending some forces south. I'm going to catch up with them with my spy and give them some poisoning to keep them from hopefully being able to help too much, because again, I want to march over to Cassentia real quick and take it.
This is a time for just proud.
That's fine. I'll have a non-aggression pact with Liguria. Once I finish taking Italy, I don't have any intention of just moving straight north, I don't think. Let's see. Let's take these guys into no stance. RDI, I'm pretty sure if I declare war on these guys...
Are you foolish or just mad? Well, speak.
Yeah, I gotta wait 6 more turns.
Turn you inside.
Before it's not going to hurt my reputation real bad for declaring war on them, because I just previously had agreements with them, so it looks bad for my reputation. Where'd that Roman army go? There they are, clear down here. And force march. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about them. I'm going to come back up here. Let's take this agent down here and scout out Cassentia. Yeah. Actually, I do need that spy down here. Probably. We do need to take out these Latin rebels. These guys are becoming an issue. I'm going to go ahead and fight this just so that I can get a nice big fight. And that'll probably be all that I do for this episode. Latin rebels, they have, looks like 4 Italian swords, 4 Italian spears, a couple skirmishers, a lot of Italian cav, and then an Italian noble cav. Their cavalry is actually pretty strong because of those silver chevrons, so I'll be using my Thurio spears to support that. So let's start the engagement. Infantry-wise, they're not going to have a prayer. My thorax pikes will cut them down. And my archers can easily handle their skirmishers. I'll put my Thurio spears on one flank, and then I'll put my Royal Peltist on another flank. And then I'm going to put the spears on the flank with my Citizen Cav, and the Royal Peltist on the flank with my Thessalian Cav. Okay, let's go.
Macedon!
Let's go engage some Latin rebels.
Yes, Commander.
Their guys must be just on the other side of this hill because I can't see them. Or no. Why'd they deploy way down here? Oh, they're going to try and camp that hill. Typical AI.
General.
Okay. Actually, let's just grab all my troops. And then we can do this. And then I'll just take my cav. Tell them not to run. Take all my infantry. You can run skirmishers. Huh. Doesn't work. Oh, probably control M. There we go. Run. Alright. Let's fast forward. I'm going to have to let my pikes rest. I'm going to take them out of pike phalanx because otherwise I'm not sure if they regain their fatigue. Here's all the Italian spearmen. Italian swordsmen. Yeah, they're just over there camping on that hill. Doesn't matter if they're camping. I'm going to be able to march my pikes into them. I don't think the AI is capable of outflanking my pikes. They can try, but I don't think they'll do well. Okay, all my thorax pikemen. Let my guys rest so that no one's tired. And I'll just keep fast forwarding because the fight's going to take longer anyway. Dealing with all their Italian cavalry is actually going to be a nuisance. Going to definitely have to rely on my infantry support.
Thorax pikemen.
Okay.
Pike phalanx.
I'm going to kind of just march my pikes forward slowly.
In service of the people.
Kind of box out this main area. Levy slingers are going to be my first concern.
Spear infantry ready. Citizen cavalry. Follow me. General. Stin and Tully's ass. Heavy horse at your command.
Okay. So I'm going to move my archers up and engage the enemy slingers. See if I can goad the enemy off the hill with my superior skirmishing. Looks like that is going to work.
Quick march.
They don't want to stay there anymore.
At the double. Spears. Stop now.
Bring all my...
Command, tell us. Commander. Quick march. Citizen cavalry. At your service. Your orders. Spears. Commander. Your orders.
Okay, I've got my...
Royal Peltax.
What the... Oh, they had cav around the other side of the hill and I did not get a good charge from my Thessalians. Let's take my Royal Peltast out of...
Engage! General! Triple glory! As you command! Engage! Kill forward!
Alright, hopefully we can turn that fight around. My Thurio Spears just got caught up in a fight with a bunch of swordsmen as well. Oh, there's still a few.
For glory!
Let's see if we can finish this out.
Our general is under attack.
Our general will live. Just Italian swordsmen.
Cavalry! Proud sons of Macedon! Thessalian cavalry!
Looks like the enemy cav's trying to get away from me.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Let's start throwing down over here. The enemy general is actually up here by my pikes. I'm going to see if I can hit him with my archers. And I'm going to try and get behind the enemy units here. Actually, it looks like my cav, supported by Thurio Spears, is actually doing pretty well over in that sector. The enemy general's getting hammered by my archer fire, which is an Italian noble
The
cav.
enemy general is dead.
And he's now dead.
Orders understood!
And let's go in here with my Thessalian cav, or Thessalian cav, however you want to say it. Got a nice rear charge up against my thorax pikes, against the enemy infantry, so the Latin rebels are pretty much going to eat it.
Thessalian cavalry!
Yeah, Latin rebels are dead. No doubt about it. Nice. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this. That's all I have time for on this episode. I will be back with more soon. Heir of Carthage, signing off.